works. I don't know why people seem they have to smoke and drink at the same time. But it seems like a lot of younger people are still smoking. You'd think with all the information out there that they wouldn't be, but they certainly seem to still take up the smoking stuff. Smoking stuff? Well, not smoking stuff, but smoking cigarettes. The other smoking stuff actually doesn't bother me, because most people don't do that indoors anyways. They do that in the privacy of their car, or near a dumpster, or by a tree, out in the alley. So that doesn't bother me at all. Hey, this is interesting. A little fun fact for you today. Facebook will pay you at least $500 if you could find a way to hack their site. So those of you who need a few extra dollars, start looking into how you can hack Facebook, and we'll get you $500 or more possibly. Let's look at what the Senate. Oh, actually, this is someone knocked down my other site that I had up on the computer ready to go. Where is it? Not there. This is an interesting story. A Porter County cop faces possible termination after his 5th accident. So let me read that story. Valparaiso, a Porter County police officer, faces possible termination after wrecking a 5th vehicle, this time while on his way to a remedial emergency vehicle operation course that was in response to an earlier crash. The Porter County Sheriff's Merit Board has called a meeting at 4 p.m. March 19th to consider the fate of Officer Paul Arnold. Arnold was driving a department vehicle to the training course at 6:40 p.m. September 5th when he overturned the vehicle along Interstate 65 near Rensselaer, according to the Porter County Sheriff's Department. We actually have a live or a recording of that accident. We're going to listen to how that was. Wow, at WJOB, isn't it amazing that we actually have that? We were there to get that. We have D of H on line 1. Let's go. What's up, Dave?
How you doing, Nick?
I'm good. How are you, buddy?
Hey, interesting audio you have there.
I tell you, it is a crack staff we have here, and I don't mean a staff on crack, but a crack staff that actually was able to record that accident.
That was right off a Bugs Bunny or a SpongeBob SquarePants skit, man. It was right there. Hey, you mentioned that what they have about Facebook.
Right.
To me, that kind of sounds like a scam, doesn't it?
Well, it certainly does.
$500. Now, they made $80 billion last year.
It certainly doesn't sound like enough money, that's for sure.
Yeah, if they made $80 billion, and they're going to give somebody $500 to try to hack in.
Well, it says at least 500. So
if somebody hacks in, they're going to give them 500, and they're going to say, "Hey, how did you do that?" And the guy's going to explain it to him or girl.
Right.
And $500 is a lot cheaper than probably a couple $100,000 for a consultant, wouldn't you say?
I think
a security consultant.
Yeah, and who knows if they prosecute you after that? Here's your $500. No,
that goes against your that goes against your bail, right?
Yeah, right. Now meet our lawyer.
Right.
Right.
But I'm thinking $500 for Facebook. That's nothing. He probably spends that a night on bottles of wine.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it certainly seems pretty cheap to tell them how you broke into. Like you said, it's a multi-billion-dollar company, I believe, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Dave, what do you think about the smoking ban going to the governor?
It's okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm even in regards to this just falls right back into more government, and but I'm a non-smoker, and I enjoy going into places that are non-smoking, but I don't like our state telling people how to run their business. Yeah, that's it. I know it kind of sounds like I'm talking out of both sides of my mouth, but no. I enjoy non-smoking, but I don't like people telling up businesses that have all the money invested. Now, see, the state has nothing invested in these businesses. Zero. All they do is take from them in regards to taxes.
Right.
So here's a parasite, telling a guy how to run his business, and that's the one rub. Everything else, fine. you know what, it's going to improve people's health. My clothes aren't going to stink. You know, and everyone, hopefully, maybe it might even have some, which is not proven. Maybe, you know, maybe somebody will quit smoking because of it. Because we have zero information in regards to that.
Well, here's the thing that I always think is amazing, that people always say it's gonna ruin their business and all that. And I tell you, all you gotta do is drive through Chicago, the city of Chicago, and you see tons, you know, of people standing outside smoking, and they go right back in and spend their money. So I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think people are not going to go out because of it, and that's what I think seems to be the big rub.
Here, you know, I like, you know, I'll go to Northwoods, and you know, non-smoking. Everyone piles outside to go smoke. If you're a diehard smoker, you're going to find a place. You're going to stand out in the cold. You're going to stand out in the rain. You're going to stand out in the sleet.
Right.
Like I said, the whole thing about me is business just should be given a choice. That's all. Everything else, for the health aspect of it, I see that. I get it. But, you know, the businesses should have a choice.
Yeah, well, I just think if they had a choice, they'd never do it because they're afraid they're going to lose money. I think if everyone has to, you know, not do it, it evens out the playing field. So.
Well, do you think that, do you think that's a legitimate concern? I mean, forget about what you see in Chicago. You know, local businesses. I think every business, every local business in Northwest Indiana should have a fear of things hurting their business. This is one of the tangible things that business owners and accountants don't like because they don't know what it's going to do. And that's it. I mean, they're afraid. Economy, I wouldn't want to take a chance.
They're afraid, but you know, also they're going to save money too on having to buy the new smoke eaters and the ventilation systems and all that. So, you know, you're going to save money on another end too.
New businesses, you know, companies have already accrued that cost.
Right.
That have smoke heaters and electrostatic intake systems on their fans and things. But yeah, you know, wait and see.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to it because, like I said, the worst thing is, and it's hard to lie to your spouse. Have you been out drinking? You know, you could kind of maybe go through the house without stumbling, but if you smell like smoke, they know you were out. So, I'm happy about it.
Yeah, it's, you know, maybe the days are gone that I have to hang my coat and whatever clothes I wore out in the garage and let it air out for a day before I bring it in and wash it.
Exactly. I won't be taking a shower outside in the hose anymore.